Welcome to this Combat Mission Battle for Normandy gameplay video. This is Mission 6 in the Road to Nijmegen campaign using the Market Garden module. This mission is called the Mook Rail Bridge. If you wish to skip the mission briefing and go to the first look at the map or the mission start, the timings for those should be appearing on the screen now. Right, let's start with the briefing.
Hey, take a look at that.
Situation: Mook, 1525, Sunday the 17th of September 1944. With the drop zones cleared of enemy forces and the DZN secured, C Company 1505 has been ordered to send a small patrol into the village of Mook to investigate the condition of the rail bridge there. Mission: your mission is to seize the objective Red Dog and eliminate all enemy forces from the village. So, occupy Red Dog, 100 victory points. Destroy enemy forces, 150 victory points. Friendly condition, 100 victory points. Friendly casualties will award points to the enemy. You have 25 minutes and a short amount of extra time to accomplish your mission. Friendly forces: C Company 3rd Platoon is all the force you have. There are no reinforcements and there is no artillery or air support on call during this mission. Enemy forces: it is likely that there is a very small force on patrol in Mook. So far we have only encountered rear area security forces and they are of poor quality. Plan: locate and identify any enemy forces in the village and eliminate them. Clear and occupy the objective Red Dog. Okay, up here it says occupy Red Dog, 100 victory points. Friendly condition greater than 85%, 100 victory points. Enemy casualties, 150 victory points. So let's go. Okay, here we are. So there's Red Dog. Oh, bridge there. Seems to be the only objective that's marked. I'm up in this corner here. Not much in the way of forces. Let's just have a quick look. So 3rd Platoon. Got some high explosive mortars there. So okay, so I'm going to do my usual thing. Oh, what's this down here? 3 hours, but it said 25 minutes. Anyway, what I'm going to do is go away and have a think about this, set my forces up, so I'll be seeing you very shortly. Just a few things before we go over the map. Just want to turn Alt M on, so now I've got the movie lighting which stays consistent with the previous videos. 3 hours down here. I had to go and restart the campaign because it's sort of something in the back of my mind was thinking about this, and apparently if you are unsuccessful 3 times or so, it then starts giving you 3 hours instead of, as for this mission, 25 minutes it should be. So it's kind of a slap in the face to say, you know, you really need to up your game. Another thing I wanted to say is that as requested, I'm going to make this as best possible video quality that I can. This will mean that videos will be approximately no more than 30 minutes. They might go slightly over, so we could see majority of videos being in 2 parts. Certainly this one will be because of the introduction and also going over what I'm going to do on the map, etc. So, but it will be more or less a logical break. So it seems a bit pointless to do a 30-minute video and then a last 5-minute video. So I tend to more steer towards doing a 20 and a 15 video, something like that. I'll figure it all out. The other thing is that, as been requested, I'm going to have the trees on fully all the time. Now, you may have noticed, possibly not too clear like this. Let's turn this off. I'm using the translucent trees mod, which I believe was by Rambler, but only partially. For those trees that have got foliage low down, I'm using the translucent mod, but for ones where the actual foliage is a little bit higher, I've actually taken that part of the mod out. See how it works out anyway. And finally, with regards to mods, I'm getting a lot of requests for which mods I'm actually using in the videos. So from now on, I'll be listing the mods at the end of the video. Obviously there might be a few that I can't remember or can't find who actually did them, and I apologise to those people that see these videos and see their mod being used, but I've not given them credit. Right, so let's have a look at the map, and I am going to turn off the trees just slightly for this. Looking at the map, this does seem to be a bit of a pain. I've got this building here in the setup zone, but he's got no line of sight anywhere, so that building is pretty much useless. Got this forested area here, this wooded area here, and here. And then there's an orchard down here going down towards Red Dog. Now looking at the map, it does seem to be hugging the edges, which I'm not particularly keen on doing. Does give me a fairly good chance of getting into this orchard area here without coming under any fire from these buildings down here and Red Dog down here. Although down here I've then got the choice of a rush across or rush into Red Dog, but I'm going to play that by ear a bit. I've got the 3rd squad plus the machine gun team, which are going to stay up here. The idea is that the 3rd squad will make a dash across to this wooded area here and then down to the orchard. Not too sure where I want to put the machine gun at the moment. Probably in this area here, but if it's clear I might rush them across and set up over here. Just again play that by ear. To add to the excitement, number 1 squad, well that's number 2 squad and number 1 squad are going to dash down to the orchard down here. They seem to have pretty good cover. It's a little bit of a low hedgerow there, and because I've got to start clearing out the Germans, my plan is at the moment to clear this building here and these here first of all. Seems logical, doesn't it? And then I'm going to work my way into what seems to be an industrial area here. This is going to be the nasty bits. So the original time is for 25 minutes, and I'm going to try and keep to that. But if I overrun into 30-35 minutes, I'll think about whether I should cease fire or not and take the hit on what I've achieved so far. I'm certainly not going to use 3 hours or even go into an hour. So that's the plan. Let's turn the trees fully back on. and we shall see how it goes. So here we are with first squad making our way down towards the orchard on the left flank. Nothing yet from over there. What about over here? Pretty good. And here comes the other squad. I'll get the HQ team to come down, but I'll probably leave the mortar team up there just for now.
Keep an eye on those flanks.
Okay, so with the third squad on the right flank, I thought we'd follow these guys now for this turn. Got them running across to that little wooded area.
Move it, troop. Hustle up. Hustle up.
Looking good so far. I'll move the machine gun team across on the next turn.
Keep an eye on those
Okay,
flanks.
so we're back with first squad over on the left flank, looking at that building that I first pointed out. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Got second squad moving up to this hedgerow here. Oh, there they are. So they're going to spot. HQ units come across okay. I'll move them up next to add to some spotting. So back here over on the right flank. First squad, they're still a bit tired, so I've got them pausing in between doing things. So they're just going to hunt forward a little bit. The machine gun team, I've had them move slightly forwards on a hunt command. So nothing so far. It's just too quiet. I don't like this. Once these guys have rested up, probably take another move or so, I'm going to blow a hole in the hedge. And assault that building. Why not? These other guys haven't seen anything, so I'm going to start moving these again forward once they're a little bit rested. They don't seem to be seeing anything at the moment, which is good
Hold your
or
position.
bad, dependent on your point of view. So I want third squad to be fully rested before they do the mad dash down to this orchard area here, and then maybe onto the hedgerows along here, although those buildings have got a little bit of overwatch. The machine gun team is in a dreadful position. It's got no real sighting on anything, so I'm repositioning them down a little bit further around here. So this little rise here is blocking them, so I'm just trying to put them over towards the left of that. The other guys over here, they seem to be rested up. I forgot to move my mortar team forward, but that's not a problem. So I'm going to blow the hedge in the next turn. Got a lot going on this turn over on the left flank. Got the assault team manoeuvring into the building over here.
Move it! Go, go, go!
The hedge row, I've told them to blast the hedgerow and then make their way into the building. So that can take several seconds for them to set up and execute.
Secure the flanks.
Secure the flanks.
That didn't seem to actually blow the hedgerow at all. So my hedgerow blasting was a real failure. They seem to throw the charge over the hedge, so I've halted them before they get in too far into the open. Last thing I want is a whole squad to be cut down. The other squad and the HQ team are moving into the buildings.
Follow me. Advance.
Still not spotting anything.
Pay attention.
Over on the right flank,
Sir.
I'm going to be the machine gun team is more or less where I want them to be. So I'm going to be rushing the third squad down to the orchard. Can't seem to find a good targeting line with my machine gun team. Anyway, going down to the orchard with third squad. This is the first really dodgy one.
Hustle up.
So there's buildings over here that I'm somewhat worried about. It's got good cover from the buildings over there, around where the industrial
Follow me,
buildings
men.
are. I assume they're meant to be. Well, they should be going over the hedge here. Why are they going down there? Come on, get over the fencing. Okay, this is good. No sign of the enemy at all. No firing, nothing. Give you an overview of where they are. So they're here at the moment. Got got a choice to go down to the hedgerows here where the railway line is, or make my way across buildings. Trouble is there's no cover here. Maybe I'll put a scout team through the orchard on this side just to see if I can spot anything. Okay, so I've got my assault team on the left flank. They're going to make their way down to across the road. Sorry about this, going through the buildings like this. And down to the hedgerows. Don't seem to have anything along here at all. I've also got the HQ team. Yep, they're in there now. They've moved across the road into that building over there. Where are they? They must be in the industrial centre, I would have thought. But then has that got...
Follow me. Advance. Follow me.
Doesn't have a decent line of sight to Red Dog. I know I'm going a bit high now, but these guys are still carrying on down towards that building. I've got the HQ team. They're going to make their way down here and then on to the hedgerow over there after pausing for a little while. I'm leaving this part of number 2 squad where they are. I'm moving the mortar team over here. Scout team have moved away, and I've moved those up a little bit further as well. Still nothing. So does that mean that they are all concentrated and maybe into that building there? This is going to be like an Alamo type situation, because we've got that building on the objective. Okay, I'm hoping my doing another blast command here. You can see over here there's the bank goes down, so if I get through the hedgerow, through the building, out the other side, and come down here, that gives me a good cover if there's nothing down here. If over here you can see I've got I can click on them, second squad running across here. Not too sure, I might push them in this direction over the buildings, this industrial area. There goes the hedge, hopefully. This is more like a ghost town than anything else. So I've got another blast command for the hedgerow here. Going to move the is it first squad? Yeah. They're going to move through to this hedgerow here. That'll give them a little bit more of a line of sight. Got quite a build-up of buildings over here. Don't want to get into having fire coming on behind me. Go. Right, so I've got my assault team coming out of the building here. I'm going to make them come down here. Oh, I'm getting shot at. Oh no! Man down. Two men down. no, heavy machine gun. Had to be too good to be true, didn't it?